Hello there everyone, NinGamer Plays here today, and tonight's chapter will be James chapter 3, so we will read verses 1 to 12. If you want to follow along, go ahead. This is titled Controlling the Tongue. Not many should become teachers, my brothers, because you know that we will receive a stricter judgment, for we all stumble in many ways. If anyone does not stumble in what he says, he is mature, able also to control his whole body. Now if we put bits into the mouths of horses so that they obey us, we direct their whole entire bodies, and consider ships. Though very large and driven by fierce winds, they are guided by a very small rudder wherever they go. The will of the pilot directs. So too, though the tongue is a small part of the body, it boasts great things. Consider how a small fire sets ablaze a large forest, and the tongue is a fire. The tongue, a word of unrighteousness, is placed among our members. It stains the whole body, sets the course of life on fire, and it itself is set on fire by hell. Every kind of animal, bird, reptile, and fish is tamed by mankind, but no one can tame the tongue. It is a restless evil, full of deadly poison. With the tongue we bless our Lord and Father, and with it we curse people who are made in God's likeness. Blessing and cursing came out of the same mouth. My brothers and sisters, these things should not be this way. Does a spring pour out water? Does a spring pour out sweet and bitter water from the same opening? Can a fig tree produce olives? My brothers and sisters, or a grapevine produce figs? Neither can saltwater spring yield fresh water. In my notes on James chapter 3, verses 1 through 12 are, not many of us shall become teachers because we will have stricter judgment. We all stumble, and if you don't, you are mature and you can control the whole body. Even though the tongue is a small part of the body, it boasts great things. Like the bit of a horse or a small fire causes a forest fire, our tongues are set on fire by hell. Every creature can be tamed by humans, but we cannot tame our tongue. It's evil and poison. Blessing and cursing come out the same mouth. That this shouldn't happen, like many things of nature don't happen. Which were the examples on verses 11 to 12. So the final section, the wisdom from above, is chapter 3, verse 13 to 18. So, who among you is wise and understanding? By his good conduct he shall show that his works are done in gentleness that comes from wisdom. But if you have bitter envy and selfish ambition in your heart, don't boast and deny the truth. Such wisdom does not come down from above, but is earthly, unspiritual, and demonic. For where there is envy and selfish ambition, there is disorder in every evil practice. But the wisdom from above is first pure, then peace-loving, gentle, compliant, full of mercy and good fruits, unwavering without pretense. And the fruit of righteousness is sown in by peace, those who cultivate peace. No. And the fruit of righteousness is peace by peace. My bad, y'all. Verse 18. And the fruit of righteousness is by those who cultivate peace. And my notes on 13 through 18, right, is by his good conduct he should show that his good works came from gentleness, and gentleness from wisdom. If you are evil, don't boast and deny the truth. This wisdom is evil and not from God. So that was a little bit of a shorter video because that was a bit of a shorter chapter. So let me see. James chapter 4 coming tomorrow. I know these videos are kind of late, y'all, because I do my Bible study right before bed. So sorry about that. So thank you guys for watching. NinGamer out.